his knowledge of football and route combinations, splits, leverage points, he was way beyond his years watching videotape, isolating the receiver, and things long before people were starting to do that.
How about for you, toughest corner that you faced?
I've been through this discussion a lot. I think there's 9 cornerbacks that I played against, or safeties that I played against during the course of my career. Deion Sanders, Darrell Green, Aeneas Williams, Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, Leroy Butler, Rondé Barber, John Lynch. You know, so to me, and I didn't play against him more than I played against some other guys, but Deion is a guy that's going to give you more problems because he has long arms and he has remarkable catch-up speed. So his ability to be able to contact you and stay away from you, because to me, going against a guy who's fast, I'm trying to grab him and bring him to me. Like, I don't want him. Space is not my friend.
He's already fast enough, yeah.
Yeah,
correct.
So when he can play away and still contact you and have, that's why reach for a corner is important.
Yeah.
Because you can hold your position and reach out and be able to touch them and be able to slow up the route. And his knowledge of football and route combinations, splits, leverage points, at what yardage the DB is going to begin to panic. He understands routes, 3 to 6 yards, 3 to 7 yards, 7 to 12 yards. He understands intermediate routes, 15 deep. Like, there's only so many things you can do when you get a certain part in the field. And because him and I have discussed that, and he was way beyond his years watching videotape, isolating the receiver, and things long before people were starting to do that. So, but all those guys, Darrell Green, his unbelievable quickness, he's going to give you a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Small, undersized, but realizes that. He's playing more of a shadow bump and run, and he's staying away from you, like, wherever you go, I'm going to be right with you. You know, so Aeneas Williams, very, very physical. Charles Woodson, very, very physical. Rod Woodson, very, very physical. All of them elite athletes. All of them can run faster than me. So when you start getting into the elite guys that have ever played the game, like, it's just a thin margin between them, and what's your skill set?
Yeah.
When you don't have elite speed, you're probably going to have more problem with guys that have elite speed. But to me, I wasn't worried about elite speed because I had elite catching ability and size. And I could always hold a guy off and catch the ball with one hand.
Yeah.
So that was my ability. Guys like, okay, I got you covered. Okay, but I'm still open.
I guess I'll catch the football.
So
you're near me, yeah.
The difference between these guys is so small, but all of them unusually good and have traits that match up with wide receivers really well.
Do the defensive coordinators ask more today out of cornerbacks, or do they ask them more?
Less.
So
They
back
ask
in the
less.
day, how much man coverage?
We have more guys that would travel. Like,
Okay.
we had more, like, all those guys, Darrell Green, Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, Aeneas Williams, all those guys traveled with the number one receiver.
Okay. Just
Like,
with them all day.
Yes.
That's
now,
it.
we only have a handful of those guys. I think Darrell Revis, he took it to another level as far as what you do, Revis Island. He took it to another level as far as now all I got to do is worry about the other part of the field. So the flexibility of the coordinator, and it makes the other cornerback so much better because you can't isolate him because he's got all the help, underneath help, deep help. Like, you can cover up what his weaknesses are. But when you have an elite corner can do things like that, it really frees up. That's why a lot of people with Travis Hunter's saying, if it's even, put him on defense because it just makes the defense so much better.
Correct.
But if you got a receiver that can score touchdowns, and then you got another receiver on the other side who's phenomenal, coming off a phenomenal rookie season, how much better is Trevor Lawrence going to be and the other receiver? That's why Travis Hunter and what he's going to do in Jacksonville is going to be special.
So back in the day, those guys traveled a lot more. on islands, one-on-one.
Yes.
I got you all day long. No matter where you go,
Yes.
you're my guy.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they got gold jackets.
100%. 100%.